everyone! We're back on Tabletop Adventures. Last time, Hogger and Pervins predictably found themselves in a whole heap of trouble. And today, that trouble will resolve itself in one way or another. To explain, you guys are on another planet that you don't know the name of, with creatures that you've never encountered before, but that doesn't seem to bother you one bit, because you spent almost the entirety of last session trying to mount a giant space bird. Hogger and Pervins were successful and ended up hopping the space bird right into an army of 50 lizard men.
Turned into space goo too. I remember that.
Yeah, space blob.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to kind of set the scene, Hogger and Pervins are still on top of this giant bird. This bird is like extremely tall, as tall as a building tall, and they are surrounded by red lizard men in this village of creatures that look like Jawas. They're hooded and have glowing eyes, and you can't see their faces. The Jawas, which is what we're going to refer to them as, I guess. Wow. You don't like that?
What about Awajas?
They're Awajas.
Awajas.
All right. I guess they're Awajas because
it takes us out of the universe.
It helps. It helps.
Also, the birds were 37 feet tall. I remember that.
37 feet. How tall is a lizard man?
The legs were 27 and the body was 10.
Legs are 20.
The legs were 27.
No way.
It's this kind of stuff, you guys.
Maybe the full body was 27.
All right. Yeah. So the creatures that are being enslaved are kind of
the Awajas.
The Awajas. Yep. Are looking at you with a mixture of hope and fear. They realize that you're surrounded, but they're still hoping that you can liberate them.
Can they understand the language?
You don't know. You haven't.
How many
no one's actually directly communicated with them.
How many?
No, wait. She could communicate with the lizard people.
Yes.
She tried and failed, I thought.
No, she communicated with them. They can understand each other through some amazing roll.
Oh, but then they said no. Right.
Yeah.
How many Awajas are there?
There are double the amount of Awajas, but they're very tiny. They're only about 3 feet tall. 50
lizard men, 100 Awajas.
Yes.
And a lizard man is like 6 foot tall?
A lizard man is about as tall as a Hogger.
Okay.
Are they going to take us and make us fight in a Neo-Roman style Colosseum setting where we can battle aliens?
Or turn them into prostitutes?
I don't know. You'd have to talk to them
clothes?
to find out.
Okay, here we go.
What's the deal? Andrea and I are just like chilling in the desert.
I'm halfway there. You're even further away. You're going to have to turn into a fast animal to even catch up to us.
Pervins, I don't even know if we could.
I've burned one wild shape already today.
We're gonna have to use
this bird.
Something a little more.
Got any ideas? What that more is?
Do we see anything out of the ordinary? Do we see like a chieftain type lizard man anywhere?
A good question.
Looking for the
Hogger.
leader.
Could you please roll a perception check?
Yeah. Ooh. Bust those out.
Good thought. Good thought.
That is like the most patient thing you've ever done.
Well, I'm gonna go kill him if I see him.
Right.
That's a 4.
Oh no.
They all just look like a sea of red to you.
We're together. Can Pervins do it?
Pervins takes out his bagpipes and wants to play a song to show the beauty and the grace of Earthlings, or wherever planet we are from, to the creatures around him. +5 for performance.
I think we're from Earth.
It's a good idea.
Earth.
President Will Smith.
Roll for your performance check.
I know he didn't stand it. Everyone's just racist.
It's a 14.
So, what happens? Pervins pulls out his bagpipes that he always has on him.
Of course.
And
he actually does.
Starts playing. What song do you play?
Pervins.
Maybe just
give us a good death tune.
Greensleeves?
Sure.
Greensleeves. Good choice. Very popular with lizard folk. You play Greensleeve. It's a rousing rendition. Were you on pseudo Earth, people would be very impressed. But what they think is, because you rolled so low, they actually think that you are doing a war cry. Because on this planet, music is only used during war.
Music is only used during war on this planet.
Really bad?
Yes.
Quite a place.
That's
Only
sad.
used during a war.
That's really sad.
Quite a place. We owe it to this planet
Let
to
me
destroy it.
let me give you a little bit of lore about this planet. Okay.
Yeah.
The conditions are so hard, the creatures are so awful that finding food is a constant and daily struggle. They don't really have time to be jovial. They use music as a communication tool to move big groups of people because that's like fun is not a concept to them. It's work and sleep and eat, and that's it.
How did our characters come by this
So
knowledge?
it would be like us like making fun of like army tactics right
Yes.
now. It'd be just really
It
inappropriate.
is a perceived insult.
I see that.
Absolutely. Yep.
What would have happened if I had rolled higher?
It's too late to know.
You would have changed the lore of the entire planet.
That question.
It's all
That
about
question could never be
music.
answered.
Music is the only way they express love on this
No,
planet.
that was pretty determined. All right.
Uh-huh.
So,
So are the Awajas mad too now?
no, the Awajas are not mad.
Okay.
The
Because the
Awajas
Awajas think they're gonna call war and save everybody.
Yes.
Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can Purvins look for the leader?
He could if he wanted to.
But he just
Purvis turns to Hogger and he says, I cast my gaze to foresee the leader of these people.
All right, I'm trying to tell you, and have been for the last 5 minutes, how they react to your bagpipes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
In the middle. Let me.
And what they do is, so basically, imagine a giant group of salamanders. Imagine you're like on a podium addressing them. That's kind of, you have this sort of top-down view of them. All of a sudden, they unsheath all of their swords and they point them at you like this.
Like an offering.
And they hiss. It's incredible. They all hiss simultaneously.
like?
So it sounds like one giant.
Should we all do it together?
All right.
No.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, it sounds like that.
Last one got his teeth involved.
I wanted that one.
You got-
I wanted to add some depth to the sound.
He was really
Yeah.
selling
Alright,
it.
alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, before they attack you, the salamander that's kind of was addressing you up front hisses one more time. She's trying to communicate with you.
Oh, should I hiss back at him?
No.
You can speak to these things.
Should I play my bagpipes again?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of the game.
Dandy.
Purvins dismounts
Whoa.
and walks up to greet.
Whoa.
No.
A dismount is a great fall, by
That's
the way.
yeah. That's like 30 feet.
All right. Well, Purvins will
Somewhere
attempt,
between 20 and
he'll
30
attempt to
feet.
dismount.
Okay. If you're careful about it, it should be fine.
Slide
You're
down the
just like-
legs like a fireman's pole.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Should I re-roll that? No. What should I add to it? My athletics?
How do you dismount the beast?
Like a fireman.
Just slide down that leg like a fire pole.
Yeah, hanging on one and then one hand out with my bagpipes.
I'm gonna say, so you do it one-handed with your
One
bagpipes.
hand,
God.
and then I got my bagpipes.
You
you
realize
making-
it makes it's substantially more
happy
difficult
noise while
because
you
you're
do
doing it one-handed.
That's how he would do it.
That's totally fine. I just want you to be aware of the dangers involved. All right, so that would be an acrobatics roll, so you would add your acrobatics.
Plus
Oh,
4,
you
so
lucked out.
12.
So you slide down the leg. You end up, you're dexterous enough that you're able to play a little bit of fur elise on the way down. And it's going good, and at the very end you fall. You lose your footing. But you fall on your feet.
Oh.
So it's you know,
Are they impressed by
on the
it?
Olympic scale, it's like an 8.
Are they impressed by it?
They're indifferent.
And then I say, Haga, come meet me down here and we will meet them on their level as equals. And they will respect that.
I don't respect anyone. I'll cover you from up here.
Cheerio, dear Haga, right away! And then I approach the leader.
So as you approach the leader, they view this as a sign of aggression. 2 salamanders kind of shoot out of the crowd, and they try to grapple you. Could I have you make a dexterity check, please?
Can I get an attack of opportunity? And
You're
try
on
to
a
intercept
bird.
that? with my bird?
Well, it's not really in a. We're not actually engaged in combat yet.
It's 19.
Okay. So they miss. You are able to react and get out of the way.
And then I bow to the chieftain.
Okay.
Genuflect.
The chieftain eyes you cautiously. And he hisses, but it's a softer hiss than you've heard so far. And he lowers his sword just a bit, and he waits to see what your next action is.
I bow lower.
They can still understand each other, right?
Yeah, can they understand me better?
So the way that I was... Yes, you kind of. You can't... They can... Somehow you're able to communicate with them, but you don't really understand what they're saying very well.
It's my understanding he kind of just lucked out and said the right thing once.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, they had like an exchange last time,
right,
if I recall.
I say, you are most worthy people, Sir Chieftain.
Can I have you roll a d20?
What'd you get?
What, should I add to it?
There's nothing you can add to
your
that.
Intelligence to it? What's your intelligence?
Oh, 5. It's 5.
Plus 5 or?
No, total 5. Total 5.
Okay.
Oh. I was like, what?
The salamander moves closer and he goes like this, trying to imply that he's having a hard time hearing you, not understanding what you're saying.
You know what you should do?
You're not here, you can't help.
Okay.
You are close enough, though, Andrew, that you can see the bird and Pervins and Hogger and the Sea of Salamanders.
Where's Lila?
I offer him
I'm
my
just in the
bagpipes.
You offer your bagpipes to the salamander?
Yes.
Save us.
Okay. He stabs your bagpipes.
Whoa.
Those won't be easy to repair.
That's so expensive to repair.
You got those in college.
He then knocks the bagpipes to the ground and spits on them.
Oh!
I spit on the bagpipes too.
Can
Good
lizards
call.
spit?
I too spit on the bagpipes.
The salamander creature is surprised by this.
And then I kick
He's
him
not sure.
a little bit.
He's not sure what to say. Realizing that you're having trouble communicating, he makes a motion at you. He takes his sword and he goes like this. And he keeps doing it repeatedly.
Should I give him my sword?
Yeah, Hogger, what are you up to right now?
I'm like 40 feet up in the air.
You're just watching?
Hogger!
You're just cool with this? You're just like, I'm just going to keep watching?
Hogger, shall I give him my sword?
Never part with your weapon.
Part with your weapon! Got it! So Pervins hands his short sword
Okay.
to...
Can I have you make a dexterity check?
Oh, no.
A dexterity check.
That ain't right.
Stands
So
up.
14.
Okay. So, the minute you give Salamander your weapon, he nods at you. And then 2 guards take you.
Oh.
Hogger,
And-
stop this.
Yeah, what?
They bind you. They bind your hands
With what?
with chain.
Chain, the second I see chains, I attack.
Nice.
Okay, how do you attack?
With my bird.
With your bird?
I'm going to step on the chieftain with my bird.
What's the bird's name?
Ben!
I'm going to attempt to crush the chieftain with the bird.
This is actually going to go somewhere.
Get him, Ben!
What are you communicating to the bird to make it step on the chieftain?
You're going to have to roll an animal handling check.
Yeah, you have crazy
That you
animal
will
skills
fail.
you've never had.
Crazy skills you've never had.
Animal handling. Oh, it is a
No,
thing.
hey, I trained
Yeah, it's a
in the
thing.
It absolutely is a
wilderness
thing.
with many bears.
On a
You did
different
not
planet.
train-
Then you should have put points into wisdom.
Yeah. It's not very wise. That's a 15.
Plus
0.
Not enough.
Plus 0.
Not a bad roll though.
It's gonna do something.
It's gonna do something. So, you try to force the bird up to step on it, and it's really angry at you.
We're buddies now.
For murdering its whole family.
It murdered one of its
That's
family
true.
members.
It tries to shake you off
Whoa.
like this. Can I have you roll a grapple check, please?
You got this. You got the
Is
grapple.
this strength? What is
Yes, this is
Oh,
strength.
this is my wheelhouse right here.
Animal handling, nah.
That's a 20.
Okay, I don't even need to roll.
Nat
You successfully
20?
stay on the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Try to roll another animal handling check, please.
That's 14. Plus
Still
strength?
not good enough.
Plus strength?
No.
No, animal handling is not strength.
Plus
Plus
wisdom.
0.
So,
What was that nat 20 now?
as you're trying to use this bird to step on the chieftain, which would do a lot of damage, I understand where you're coming from. The
Take permits.
the army surrounding you views this as a threat.
Yes, appropriately.
Yeah, and everyone, and I mean everyone, except the two chaining up pervents and the chieftain, charge towards you.
Just keep stomping, man.
Yeah, I'm stomping.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
You're just gonna keep trying to.
And I yell, pervits, get out of here!
Excuse me, but apparently I need to get out of here. If you would please let me go.
I'm going to attempt to attack.
So one of the lizard men, they take the flat end of their sword and they slap you across the face.
Oh,
I'm going to attack those ones. The
So
ones closest to pervits.
good idea, but when the army is charging at you, your bird, having only recently been domesticated, gets pretty spooked, and like a scared horse, just starts thrashing wildly. This is good and bad. It kind of gets up on both of its legs, and it's trying to shake you off. It thinks you're the one that started all of this, which is true.
Yeah.
And it's trying to shake you off, and as it's shaking you off, it's kind of stomping all around. And there were 50 of these things, and it easily stomps at least 10 of them.
Nice. Dead?
Dead. They're just gone.
Squashed.
Yes.
What about Awadges?
They're not in this.
They're safe.
Yes, for right now. They're close, but they're
Okay.
not directly in the line of fire.
Alright, even the odds a little bit.
Yes, make another grapple check.
You got this.
This is strength?
Yeah.
We need this.
There's nothing there.
hair
That's
on my
12.
shirt.
Wait, is this
Hair?
athletics?
No, it's just
head.
add your
Just
strength.
strength.
Stuck in my back.
12.
Inside the shirt?
Oh, on the shirt.
So,
I don't see it.
So you can't-
Ben is successful
Oh,
no.
in shaking you off.
No.
You're not even gonna survive the
What'd you
fall.
roll?
Fucking
7.
Oh,
You fall from quite a height.
like 50 feet.
And you're still within proximity of the stomping bird's
Oh no.
feet. So,
Yes! By thine own hand be slain. Also, don't you have 3 hit points?
Yeah.
Yes.
As I'm falling,
okay.
I hear in my head, happy trails.
The song?
Who said happy trails?
I'm thinking of Die Hard.
I object. Hogger does not think of Die Hard.
His favorite movie.
Oh my god!
I object. There are no films in this universe.
I'm going to give you an out, okay?
Okay.
You can try to grab onto the bird as you're falling.
Yeah, that's a long drop. There's a lot
That's
of
like
got this.
60
Yeah,
feet.
yeah. You got some time.
This is a dexterity check, not a strength check, okay?
This is like a 70-foot drop.
That's a 10.
Oh, 10 total.
That's not enough. It's not enough. When you fall on the hard rock,
Like the cafe? Sorry. We're all in a mood today. We're having fun. We're having a good time.
you take 5 points of damage.